How are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing pretty nice. It is a nice warm-ish Thursday morning here in New Zealand. I was actually not planning to do a stream for today because I thought I had like a work shift that I need to do for this morning, and then I realized that they had to assign it to someone else, so I basically have a free day today. So we're doing some hardcore streams today. How are you guys doing though? Hopefully everyone's doing pretty nice. I don't know what else to really say anyway, because so far the past 2 days have been, except for like, I guess like, well no, the past 2 days were extremely freaking warm, and I absolutely despised every single like past few days, but anyway, should be fine for today, I guess, for a nice sort of like chill hardcore stream, I guess. Trying to still get like our basics sorted out, and hopefully find some diamonds maybe, so we get towards the mid-game as soon as possible, but we'll see how that goes, I guess. But yeah, hope you all are doing pretty nice. I don't know if the chat is still active, but hopefully you're doing pretty nice. 𝗏𝗏, Razor, Wolfstar, True Gamer, Jesse Lawrence, and Arisen Moss, and Akol, and The King Shard. Hopefully I pronounce all those names correctly still, but hope you all are doing pretty nice. But anyway, without further ado, God, I don't like this icon for Season 7. I kind of wanted to make it a little bit more better, I guess. Maybe I can try and like reset the icon and try and make this a little bit better. Yeah, let's reset the icon, see if we can try and make this a little bit more nicer, because compared to like Season 6, the Season 6 icon, sorry, the Season 6 icon looks really, really nice. So let's see if we can try and like add a new icon over here or something. I don't even know how the icon things work, so we'll see if that will work well or not. But anyway, 𝗏𝗏, and 𝗏𝗏, hope you all are doing pretty nice. No more breaking netherrack? I don't know. I don't know what plans I'll have for this hardcore world now, because Season 6 is officially dead. But who knows, I might add more netherrack breaking later on in the future. Definitely know one thing, and that is that I'm trying my best to not ever do any more ice mining, because I know for the fact that ice mining from like the past like 2 years were extremely painful, so hopefully that's not going to happen ever again, but who knows, maybe I'll work on another snow village or something like that, and I would need a crap ton of ice. God knows what's going to happen, honestly. Let's try and get some like nice sort of like fast playlist vibes, because I need some energy right now. My brain is beginning to slowly die off. Is there any good track I can start off with that isn't, hopefully not Sonic Frontiers music again, because I don't want to like keep like playing that all the time. Give me something good, please. Playlist. Okay, this one can start off, I guess. Hey, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs as well, 𝗏𝗏. Appreciate it. Oh, Jesus Christ, my Christmas present to you. I mean, I appreciate that. The entire stream is now full of nothing but emotes. But anyway, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, 𝗏𝗏, though. I appreciate it. Oh god, there goes the entire stream bitrate, I guess. And also, Blue got a gifted sub as well. Again, let's go. But yeah, hope you guys been doing pretty nice so far, 𝗏𝗏. Definitely save up money for yourself as well for Christmas, because you deserve it as well. Get some nice treats for yourself as well, mate. I was here when you were doing it. I'm sorry to hear what have happened. Yeah, that's no worries though. Honestly, I'm not too bummed out that I lost my hardcore world, because kinda already got fatigued already by the amount of like stuff I had to deal with, so it kind of feels nice to like restart and like refresh myself on like doing something different, I guess. I don't know what the right words are to really say about all of that. Anyway, let's start off first of all with today's stream of like indicating where the spawn chunk is like physically, so that way I can keep a good eye on where exactly is the spawn chunk area that we need to deal with, maybe. Just to make sure we know where we usually spawn off, I guess. Let me just quickly set that up real quick. I just watched a replay again, and why were you so calm when you're talking about it for? What do you mean talking about it for? I mean, I was already like flabbergasted and speechless by all of that. Like, I'm not really someone who usually likes, what's the word? Usually like, gets into like some sort of shock from like something that's very, very like dramatic or something like that. I usually just became like I usually become like very speechless most of the time. To say that I was calm, though, is actually pretty much like, well, described, though, and I would not usually be very calm in such a thing like that, but yeah, considering that I was like kind of like in shock from that, maybe that's the reason why I was like a bit calm, or very calm from all that, I guess. Yeah, oh, Cheyenne made me laugh, though, indeed. That was basically my sort of like reaction to it. I was like very slow like reacting to it. I was like seeing the totem particles. It was like, wait, did that piglin just pop my totem or something like that? And I was like, yeah, I was just not able to like react fast enough. Oh, it was horrifying though. Anyway, don't worry, I have enough money till next year. I mean, hopefully that will be the case then. But yeah, hope you have a very good Christmas as well, Steria, and New Year as well. Of course, I don't get one, and I played Rec Room, so it's fun. Of course, Fortnite, yeah, whatever, I guess. Mail says, what is music... Oh, sorry, Wolfstar says, what is music review? Music review is that we play, like, I don't know, like a YouTube clip of, like, music that we want to take a look at, and then I decide whether or not it's good, and whether it belongs into, like, a playlist I have or not. Most likely, most of the music I've listened to is not really, really playlist worthy that much, but who knows, it might change again, I guess, in the future. By the way, I have school break, so you'll see me a lot, I think. Nice. Razor says, did you find more diamonds that single one... Sorry, what? Oh, did I find more diamonds apart from, like, that single one from last stream, I guess. I mean, we did find a lot more. And we managed to, like, get ourselves, like, an enchantment table from, like, that one shipwreck. Ever since that one shipwreck with, like, 1 diamond and all that stuff. So, we managed to get a total of 10 diamonds in total, or 12, actually. Because we made ourselves a nice enchantment table. So that was pretty nice. And there are some buried treasure maps that we can pursue as well, if we want to look for more stuff later in the future, I guess. So, that's pretty pog as well. So, anyway... before we get into like more buried treasure chest stuff, there's 2 things we need to do real quick. One is do the quick music review with 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 asking me to listen to whatever this track is. And also number 2, we're not going to go straight back to shipwrecking, shipwrecking, I guess. Looking for more shipwrecks real quick, because we kind of want to build like some sort of forward operating base or some sort of bay over here, so that way we can kind of establish some sort of like, I don't know, settlement and stuff like that. There's also like a mushroom island biome that we might want to colonize as well to act like another forward operating base, so that way we can easily go back and forth towards like other explorations further on, or I have no idea. But hey, we at least found like a nice sort of like mushroom island that we can take as like an entire base, I guess. But anyway, also 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗟𝗀, if that's how to pronounce your name. Lachlan, how you doing, by the way, Lachlan? Welcome to the Fox Army. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Oh, no. All right, first ever music review of the day, I guess, or the week maybe. I have no idea. So overall, not adding any of those to the playlist. Not a big fan, and yeah, your music tastes kind of suck, not gonna lie, for actually, no, all the Gen Z, like, music tastes nowadays kind of suck. Especially if it's, like, very popularized in, like, TikTok and stuff like that. You know we're kind of screwed if a track gets easily absorbed into, like, TikTok and stuff like that. Like, any music that gets easily absorbed into TikTok isn't really great either, so, yeah. I mean, there might be some gems that are, like, nice to, like, add to, like, TikTok, but most of the tracks that, like, get easily absorbed into TikTok are not really great, so it's just, not a big fan of that. Some of them are so memey and also not really great to listen to after a while. Which is kind of a shame, because I really, like, TikTok has, like, or TikTok or most, like, short-form, like, platforms have that sort of, like, potential of, like, promoting, like, a lot of good, like, music and stuff like that. And there's some music with, like, very good beats as well. Like, for example, like, all of this freaking cyberspace music that I'm listening to right now. But, yeah, most of the most trendy sort of music, it's really not great. Not a big fan of it. Anyway, before this entire stream gets even more and more cringe, I'm just gonna go and focus on, like, vibe into, like, my own music that is honestly, like, 2 times better than the music I've listened to for today's stream, really, or the music review stuff that I listened to already today. Really gives a nice sort of nighty vibes, though, these, like, cyberspace tracks. Then again, one of them, did give, like, a very old 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 vibe, I guess. The funk one that I really don't give too much shites about. Override, yeah, which is not too bad, I guess. The speed up version's not that great, though. But yeah, nothing really beats, like, a nice sort of 90s vibes from, like, most Sonic soundtracks, really. Which makes sense, honestly. It really, like, kind of having to maintain that sort of, like, sort of aesthetic in the music really fits pretty well for the Sonic brand. Anyway, I don't even know what else to say anymore. Pretty much, I'm just going to be vibing for a little bit. Just setting up, like, a bit of a shore area a little bit, and then we'll continue on with our sort of exploration search for more, like, goodies, maybe. We haven't traveled in, like, this direction yet. Like, somewhere in this direction, so that's something that we might look for in terms of getting more shipwrecks and diamonds, maybe. I'll probably not hunt down like that buried treasure chest that's like left behind in like the chest boat and all that stuff, because I don't think it's really too worth it to like pursue maybe. But who knows? Who knows really? God, it's so freaking slow to keep using like not a netherite stuff. I don't even have netherite stuff anymore. But I definitely don't miss the tedious act of mining stuff of an iron pickaxe. I really miss using my diamond and netherite pickaxes. At least give me diamond, so that way I can go back to the 1.15 vibes. Well. Anyway, that's a good sort of like a shoreline to work with, so let's quickly move all this stuff down a little bit. Actually, let me just quickly dump all the cobblestone over here. And then we need to unload a little bit of stuff from like this chest boat here as well later on. Okay, let's move everything down over here. Did my boat... Oh, my freaking bed dropped down over there. Also, why did I say boat? What the frick is wrong with my brain today? Love this chemical like plan remix. There'd be a lot of like remix or like Sonic tracks, I guess, in this playlist, because I added like so many, I guess, to this poor playlist. Alright, anyway, let's add some more stuff over here. There we go, add all the furnaces and stuff that we need in case we need to smelt a crap ton of stuff. Food supply, I think our food supply is actually pretty decent, so we don't need to worry about that for the meantime, I guess. We'll put like our, yeah, I think this is a pretty good sort of like shore forward operating base of some kind, I would say, that we can leave off with for the meantime. I'm gonna quickly grab some more wood though, because I definitely would need a little bit more chests. A few more chests would not hurt a little bit, maybe. Alright, let's quickly grab some more stuff. Actually, I should probably torch this area up as well. Ideally, I do not want to arrive here with full of mobs during the night. That'll be highly unideal. I don't waste so many torches for this. There we go. Just torch everything up a little bit. And that should be pretty much good to go, I guess. Let me just quickly grab some more acacia wood and some more like chests, and then we'll keep going on our way, doing some more exploration stuff maybe. Really love the beats of this track though. Alright, there we go. Acacia tree down. Let's try and get another one, because I need a crap ton of chests, especially for the early game. I'm probably also going to make like multiple chest boats as well, considering that we're going to be doing a lot of like ocean expeditions and stuff like that. Alright, and probably just one normal boat as well, especially if we try and like get a horse along the way. Still, I still haven't found like a wandering trader though, so we haven't managed to get an opportunity to get like some sort of like lead as well for a horse, so that's gonna be really annoying for a bit. God, I can't even talk anymore for today's stream, are you kidding me? Alright, you may not rest now, the bed is too far away, my bloody arse, I don't give a shite. Alright, anyway. Hopefully there was like a mod that we can use to like get rid of that sort of thing, because it's really bloody annoying to like have to deal with that prompt all over again. Alright, there we go. We can do some more, because I need to get some chest boats ready. Alright, there we go. Oh, frick off, I'm like one short. Okay, that's great. More torches though, I guess. I don't mind that. We need to grab a few more logs then. It's like this poor lonely oak tree here that we can try and grab as well. Thank God we're not like spawned into like a stranded island where finding wood would be an absolute pain in the arse, so thank God for that. Alright, grab all of that. Turn this to this a little bit, and we'll just keep going a little bit over here. Probably should make a staircase around through here a little bit, so that way our journey up and down this sort of weird shoreline will not be a pain in the arse. Alright, 2 more of those things, and then we get a boat. And then the rest can just be this, because I don't really care. Throw this away. Another chest boat over here, perfect. And then we'll add, not more like crafting tables. We're gonna need to add some more storage areas over here. That way we can store everything that we don't really need to like have in our chest boats a little bit. Really good for the early game though. Really like the use of chest boats for this. Let's add another like chest over here for whatever reason. Okay, valuables can go over here, because why not? God, I really miss dealing with all this early game stuff back then. Alright, while they're bringing potions, we're not gonna go for, like, the ocean monuments just yet, so definitely we'll save those up. Oh my god, fine. One last music review for today, and then we'll, like, then we'll hopefully, like, have to deal with all of the rest of this stuff, I guess. Fortnite's streamer, or Fortnite streamer 114, how you doing, by the way, mate? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice, though. Welcome to the Fox Army. My throat's beginning to die, are you kidding me? Alright, fine. One last, like, freaking bloody... but yeah, the distortion of the kicks, though, is really not really something that I would vibe with, though. Try Godzilla? Nah, I'm not gonna listen to anything else from, like, 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹. Unless you want to, like, redeem the music review thing again, then go for it, I guess. But for now, I'm just gonna focus on just vibing to my own tracks. Except for more Studio Paulus. I've been listening to that track way too much in recent days already. Okay, this is a good track. Okay, let's go and dump all the leftover stuff around through here. Let's put all the valuable stuff around through here real quick. The enchantment table can just stay somewhere over here, I guess. We'll mine it later on anyway. Okay, materials can go over here, because why not? Coal can just go over here as well. God, I really need to organize my inventory so much. Okay, this is going to take a while, ladies and gentlemen. Inventory management time, because welcome to the early game. Okay, sugarcane can go over here then. Some paper can go over here for the meantime, and books can go over here. We'll definitely need like a crap ton of books for our enchantment table and all that stuff. We don't need a flint and steel yet, because we haven't like set up like a nether portal yet, so we'll deal with that later on. Gold, more lapis and stuff like that, more coal. Might as well get some more torches while we're at it. That'll be pretty nice. Emeralds, oh my god. Emeralds over here. Gold, and then diamonds around through here. Perfect. We'll keep our saddle in case, like, we find, like, a wandering trader, or maybe some slime balls, maybe, for, like a nice leash. But for the meantime, everything else seems to be pretty much in order. Don't think I really have too much clutter in my inventory that much, so that's pretty good. That, chest boat is empty, so that's perfect for us. This one is, also empty. Perfect for us, I guess. How's Loaf doing? The last time I checked out Loaf, she was just vibing, so that's all I can really say about what she's doing right now. So, I guess she's just vibing, I guess. Just vibing. Anyway, speaking of vibing, let's also keep vibing, I guess, around through the rest of the stream, I guess. Gotta keep vibing as well in our stream. Got the leftover bits of coal over here. And just expand, or like, yeah, I guess expanding is the right word for like this bit of like the shoreline here. We just needed like a little bit of extra space to get from like this lower part of like the shoreline to this top over here. Hopefully we have enough like durability in our pickaxe to keep doing this a little bit more. God, I forget how weak like iron pickaxes are. I remember having to craft like so many of them in order to like compensate for their measly amount of like durability, even though it's like made out of iron. But whatever, I guess. Thank you, Minecraft. All right, there we go. We got some extra coal. We'll keep that in our inventory for now. Do I need to get a smoker in case we run out of food? I mean, from our journeys alone, I don't think we ever need to worry about food that much. So I guess that's good enough for us, I guess. Let me just do a quick screenshot of our base location real quick, so that way I don't lose it again. And now we head back to this direction, I guess. I'm not really back to any location. I'm gonna head in this location around the somewhere left side-ish of this island and see if there's anything interesting that we can find. Time for another exploration stream, ladies and gentlemen. Not gonna work on any type of base just yet, because everything else is just pretty much us just starting up with this hardcore world, I guess. Is that a shipwreck over there? No, that's just like grass. I did see a shipwreck though over there though. So let me see if I can quickly grab that. Oh god, it's another ocean monument again. At least we don't have to worry about ocean monuments being far away. They're easily like in our grasp in terms of like getting stuff, I guess. Yeah, there it is. I can see a little bit of like a dark silhouette of a freaking shipwreck over there, so that's gonna be lovely, unless we get murdered by this freaking bloody like ocean monument. But hopefully we're not gonna be murdered. Wait, no, that's a freaking geode. Never mind. Okay, let's go for this floating shipwreck then, because frick you, geode. Who knew that, like, we're gonna be finding more geodes and shipwrecks most of the time? Are you kidding me? Oh, God, I love this world. But hey, at least we don't have to run out of, like, supplies of amethyst, anytime soon, I guess. Oh, boy. Anyway, vibe time. Just more vibes and vibe time. And also a ruined portal over there. Don't mind if I take some stuff from there, I guess. What I kind of like about, like, also the ruined portals is that, like, they basically is, like, the, what's the word? Like, is one of the only few ways. Wait, did I, like... Yeah, I already looted this shipwreck, never mind. Because I dropped, like, this empty-ish, like, isn't it even empty? It looks like it's been filled in. Yeah, it's empty. It's a stupid freaking, like, bloody map, so frick this place then. Already looted the shipwreck. Anyway, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, must have already, like, taken that, like, ruined portal then as well. But ruined portals are a pretty nice way of getting, like, overworld, like, sources of, like, netherrack. So if you ever had, like, an opportunity, or not much of an opportunity, but, like, a situation where, like, you're, like, what's the word? Like, the nether is locked out of, like, a server or something like that, then you can at least go and get some netherrack, I guess. Before you go to the nether, or maybe something like that. I have no idea. But still, pretty interesting observation to see when it comes to, like, ruined portals, I guess. Anyway, please tell me there's, like, a very direct river all the way to that village over there. Yep, that's looking pretty nice then. No sign of any wandering traders, though. When would wandering traders arrive anyway? Must be, like, for a while then, because we haven't found a single one in, like, quite some time. Usually they would arrive after a while, but who knows. Let's take a look at this village over here, then. We definitely would need to, like, move the boat a little bit, or the chest boat a little bit somewhere else. Anyway, let's go over here and see if there's anything interesting that we can steal. I mean, grab, maybe? Or, like, sell, though. That's pretty interesting. I'll definitely need to keep an eye out for these villages, because we'll need to, like, grab all the wheat around through here. I'm gonna actually grab some spare maps, actually, because I'll need maps later on for something. But yeah, we'll definitely need to keep track of all the villages that we find, because I need to get a crap ton of, like, wheat for, like, a cow farm later on in the future. That'll be very beneficial, very beneficial for us in the mid-game, once we need to establish, like, our own, like, food source later on. Another grindstone over here. So there might be a toolsmith, if I remember. Like, a toolsmith somewhere around through here. That'll be pretty nice. Maybe you can get a lead, like, where, though? Ooh! A library. Perfect. I can steal some books around through here. But yeah, we need to find, like, either a slime ball or, like a wandering trader of some kind, because we need a lead in order to, like, grab our horse all over the place. Because ideally, we want to, like, have our horse travel along us whenever we, travel from, like, one place to another using our boat. That'll be, like, something that we'll need. I don't think I think I already eluded most of these areas over here. Well, at least we know that there's, like, librarians and, like, in these sort of, like, areas over here, I guess, so that's always interesting. I'll grab this compass, though. That'll be very useful for, like, knowing where our spawn chunk is. Alright. You just have sticks. You suck, you freaking idiot. Alright, anyway. That's good enough, I guess, for, like, this village. At least we know that there's, like, librarians inside, like, acacia villages, so that's nice to know. Alright, let's see what this river is gonna give us a little bit over here. Hello, bees. Probably not occupying the hive right now, but still, nice to know. Oh, frick off, you freaking pillager shites. You can piss off right now. I don't care about your existence. I'm gonna go over here. I would like to do a raid eventually in the future, but right now I want to not die. That's all I really care about. Thank you very much, game. I appreciate that. Appreciate the raids, though, or the pillager patrols. I appreciate it, though. Just not now. Just not now. Alright, anyway. We'll just do a little bit of extra boating around through here to see what this river has to offer. Don't think there really is much to really offer in this stupid area, though. Let's try and, like, get a track that I haven't listened to in a while. Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is not too bad. Lunar Escape. Checkpoint. I love this track. Definitely will be listening to Checkpoint after a while. Definitely have not been here by the looks of it, because I don't see any familiar landmarks of, like, areas that I've been in before. So definitely will be keeping an eye out over here. God, I love checkpoints so much. Hello, Mr. Creeper. You're just vibing over there. That's nice. Very interesting cliff face terrain, if I do say so myself. Yeah, these are new chunks, so definitely haven't been here before. And in our village. I wonder what this village has to offer then. I might as well grab my boat since there still isn't anything inside it yet. Zemotions, if that's how to pronounce your name. Apologies if I butcher some people's names in the chat. But how you doing, by the way, Zemotions? Welcome to the Fox Army. Seriously, did they not know how to irrigate stuff correctly? Because everything keeps flooding all over the place. Good job, like, villagers, for, like, having villages that just flood everywhere. Amazing. Anyway, more chests and more maps. I'll take all of those. Why not? Definitely would need a map for something later on, so definitely keep tuning that. Alright, throw the seeds away. Some small iron bits over here, because we're right next to, like, a mountain range, so that's pretty pog. Not really useful, though, because we've already got, like, a crap ton of iron back home, so not really something I will want to keep pursuing after a while. That's empty, and that's also empty as well. Great. Nice table-side, like, beds, though. Alright, let's keep going around through here. That's a nice sort of, like, lake. It's supposed to be like a river, but it looks like a pretty nice lake. Love this track so much. I should really listen to it more. It's such a nice track to listen to. Okay, we're nowhere near close to, like, an ocean, and everything still is a big-ass freaking river, which is lovely, I guess. Well, technically this is a forest, but once we get into the middle over here, if we get to the middle, it's now a huge-ass river. Great. What type of place is this, anyway? Like, it looks very... I mean, it's very, like, a nice sort of lush sort of, birch forest, or, like, a forest in general, so it's not too bad. Terrain here looks pretty nice. Still reminds me of, like, the pre-1.18 terrain, though, so that's still pretty good. It's nice that Mojang has, like, a mix of, like, 1.18 and, like, pre-1.18 terrain generation in some parts. It's primarily, like, post-1.18 terrain, though, because of, like, the new caves and stuff like that. But still, it looks pretty nice. At least I can see an ocean, though. Definitely would take advantage of that ocean, because I need to find some shipwrecks. Also, in 1 minute, guys, there will be an incoming mid-roll ad break, so just a little bit of a heads up, guys, if you guys are lurking or watching the stream actively right now. There's a little bit of an ad break coming up, just to make sure we pay out bills and disable pre-roll ads for everyone who's new to the streams, you know? Like, I always wish I can have the option to, like, turn off ads in general, but I think this is the only compromise I think we can work with, which is unfortunate. Alright, let me see if there's any tracks I haven't listened to in a while. Snow Day, Heaven's Sky. I really already listened to that cyberspace track so much already. Alright, Crisis City, I guess. Nice Crisis City remix that I really like. Alright, let's see here. We have a nice sort of mountain range over there, though. I think it's a very puny one, so it's only like snowy in like small parts of it, which is not really amazing, I guess. Anything I missed around through here? Don't think I missed too many, like, spots here, I think. I don't see any shipwrecks, though, which I would expect from, like, a river, but this is an ocean, so thank you, game. I appreciate that. Alright, get ready for the incoming ad break, I guess. If it's gonna play anytime soon. The freaking ad manager never plays the ad exactly when the timer goes down, so appreciate that. Appreciate that, Twitch. Do 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 do. Is there anything over here? It looks really, really dark. What the hell's over there then? Here comes ad break, by the way. What the frick is this area? I'm gonna pause like a little bit of like movements here just to see what the heck is going on down over here. This looks very vast. Nothing valuable by the looks of it, just coal and stuff like that, but still, that's a very nice looking like sinkhole. Village up over there in the mountains, not too bad. Still need to find like a proper like sort of like ocean to deal with, but instead we just have to deal with ruins and stuff like that. That's not really helpful. I want to find more shipwrecks. Or even like a desert at least, so I can look for more desert temples, I guess. At least we can try and get riches from there. Oh well. At least it's nice to like travel around and like explore and stuff like that, so that's the benefit of like 1.18 terrain, I guess. Please do not tell me I'm gonna go back into like a loop over here if I go over here, I guess. I can see a pathway to the village around through here. Yeah, I guess once we're already here, or since we're already here, I guess we can take a look around. See if there's any more village stuff we can like grab maybe. That looks like a very like interesting arch of like a caveway entrance. Pretty deadly though. Oh, it's a big boy, isn't it? Yep. Pretty big and vast. Nothing valuable over here, but still pretty nice. Spots of emeralds if you want to grab emeralds, I guess, but for us, I think we're pretty much good for what it is, honestly. These could be potential candidates as well for like finding some like deep dark stuff and hopefully like a city in the future. Really would want Swift Sneak back after a while again, so that's pretty nice to know about around through here. Small iron deposits. These are very big cave areas, actually. These are very rugged terrain areas, actually. Jesus. Don't want to go on top of the snow because of powdered snow and stuff like that. Ooh, I mean, these are pretty nice drops. Nowhere near close to Deep Slate yet, but still pretty big drops, though. We're not going to really pursue that area just yet, though, so we're just going to focus on, like, simple stuff. Just, like, hunting down, like, villages and stuff like that, you know? Alright, get our water bucket over here. We're going to be climbing up this stupid bloody mountain. Hi, Ravine. Don't mind us. We're just going to be traveling around through here. I love how intense like this music is, but it also doesn't feel too intense as well. Kind of like that. Alright, what's over here? What type of village do we have over here? Is this like a freaking residential village? Is there no workshop villages around through here? Okay, that's just death. Good luck living around through here, I guess. Good job, guys. I am, by the way, Jared's. Okay, useless. Nice donkey over there. Pretty much useless. You guys suck, honestly. You guys don't even have anything like valuable for me to steal. I mean, like, hunt down for. Good job, guys. Jesus Christ, what the frick are these caves? Nothing valuable, though. I don't see any deep slate nearby, but still, Jesus. These guys really love living right next to the edge, I guess. What the heck is going on with these bloody villagers, or villages in general? Jesus. Alright, let's see around through here. Please be an ocean nearby. Just more fjords. More fjords and stuff like that. I mean, I applaud the amount of mountainous terrain, but at the same time, like, oh god. This is gonna take a while for us to find, like, another ocean again. At least the terrain's much more interesting to look at. I kind of appreciate, like, 1.18 terrain being like that, though. Having more terrain to explore and, like, travel through is really, really nice. Love this Hopes and Dreams remix. It's a little bit more of like a lo-fi-ish version. Well, not really lo-fi-ish, but it definitely is a bit more like slowed down compared to like the original rock version. It's nice though. It's really nice. God, if there's anything that I'm missing around through here, I'd probably have missed like quite a lot. Still no sign of an ocean though. I mean, hopefully this river will lead us somewhere next to an ocean, maybe. These are definitely new chunks. Those lava falls have just spawned in. I see a village, I think. Time to grab something from there, I guess. Yep, nice village. I cannot bloody tell if that's a beach or a freaking desert, but that looks like a beach. Oh god, these sandy beaches are gonna like psych me out every single time whenever I look at something like that. Thinking that's a desert, but no, it's not a desert. It's a freaking large-ass beachhead. Thank you, game, sometimes. for dealing with that, I guess. Again, why do these villagers have the tendency to spawn right next to, like, dangerous cliff faces, or, like, freaking, like, areas like this full of death? Like, why? Why do villagers do this to yourselves? You can only sleep during the night. It's freaking nighttime, game. Get me to sleep right now. Get me to sleep right now, game. It's already nighttime. Look at the sky. I can see stars. Thank you. Also, Lord Duck the First. How you doing, by the way, mate? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Welcome to the Fox Army as well. Hope you're doing pretty well, mate. Okay, that looks like very scuffed terrain. That looks like it's quite close to like a desert biome, so that's kind of what we were looking for. I mean, I would be looking for like an ocean, I guess, but so far our hunt for an ocean is not going great in some ways. These are just residential areas. Frick this place. Okay, anyway. What other areas can I nab from? There doesn't seem to be that much areas to nab from. Oh, well. Well, that's just a bit sad. Speaking of sad, this track is, or like the melody over here is a bit sad, I guess. But then again, that's just like, what part of the, oh god, it's been a while since I last played Undertale, Jesus. I recognize all the tracks, it's his theme, there we go. Just a nice sort of like glockenspiel version of like his theme. It definitely sounds like a glockenspiel. It's not a, definitely not a xylophone as far as I know. Anyway, let's see if there's anything around this ocean. This is another freaking bloody stupid ass like sandy beach area again, so it's not desert. But oh well, at least we found an ocean. There might be something valuable in this ocean. Unless there isn't, then I'll be sad. See a ruined portal though, so there better be something good. I'm looking for shipwrecks anyway. Hey, a shipwreck. Wait, why do I feel like I've been here before? Oh, don't tell me I've like been here before. Please do not tell me I've been here before. I mean, I did travel quite a lot in some places, so this is like the same place that we've been to. That's gonna be very unfortunate. Please, please, game. Please be something that's actually unique. Hi, Mr. Dolphin, though. Don't give me Dolphin's Grace once I go underwater, because that'll be very annoying to travel through. Okay, thank you very much. Since considering that there's obsidian here, yeah, obsidian over here, I don't think I've actually traveled this far around through here yet, so that's a good sign, I think. Alright, let's head in this direction then. See if there's anything else we can find in that shipwreck. Sorry, I'm phasing out now. I'll begin to like phase out after a while after listening to like a lot of like music in the background. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other like underwater landmarks now, so hopefully this like jungle shipwreck of some kind is going to be worthy of taking a look at. If not, then we can travel somewhere around through here and see if there's anything interesting as well. I mean, this is a full-on ship. There better be something valuable in this. Alright, let's take a look over here. Valuables? Nope, just moss. Please do not tell me I've looted this long time ago. Alright, looking promising. We at least have like a treasure map compared to some shipwrecks. And more iron and some more emeralds. Perfect. Alright, let's take a look at the shipwreck then. Better be something valuable in there. Head south-ish. Southwest, so this direction. Oh my god, I keep pressing shift whenever I like I always keep forgetting that like I don't know why, maybe my muscle memory is thinking that shift is sprint, and as a result I keep jumping out of my boat all the time because of that. God, my brain absolutely sucks sometimes. Then again, my keys are pretty, like, sensitive, so it could also be something related to that, I guess. Alright, where is that treasure chest? It should be somewhere around through here, I guess, I think. Somewhere... Oh, don't tell me it's underwater again. Don't tell me it's underwater again, please. Please, game. Okay, fine, screw you, game. Okay. Easy clap, as always. More diamonds, more iron, I guess, and more of these. Perfect. At least we have like a lot of food that we can work with like all the time, so that's pretty useful. I just realized it's going to be a huge pain in the arse to try and get like a lot of Heart of the Seas, so I might as well grab some Heart of the Seas along the way, actually. So that way I don't have to like keep searching for more like found shipwrecks or buried treasure chests all the time. And that way we can use that for like conduits and all that stuff later on, so that'll be very useful for us. I'll store everything in my inventory for now, because I probably would still need to, like, go on land for a little bit for finding more, like, oceans and stuff like that. That'll be ideal for our situation here. Still in the early game. Really wish I had, like, an elytra and stuff like that still. Snake Guy says, hi, how's the hardcore world going? So far, it's doing pretty chillio. Or just pretty chill, I would say. We're going at our own pace. We are going at a bit of a fast pace to try and like find like a lot of scavenged items and stuff like that. But overall, we're making some pretty good progress on finding stuff. So we're doing pretty alright, I would say, for our first, not first, like a long-term, like next hardcore world, I guess. God, my English does not work anymore. Holy frick. But yeah, we're doing pretty well so far. Like, we're not going to the end just yet. I wouldn't really see myself going to the end until like the end of this year. But overall, we're making pretty good progress. All we need to do now is just find some more goodies, and then we should be on our way to the Nether pretty soon. And hopefully we're not going to die to something really, really stupid afterwards. So hopefully everything goes pretty well from there. Okay, out of curiosity, I might want to take a look at the ruins here and see if there's any, like, good fishing rods I can grab. Preferably a mending fishing rod is the bare minimum I want to get. Please do not spawn in like a trident zombie, please. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna be vibing over here. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for like I'm just looking for like a fishing rod. Just don't mind me, guys. Just don't mind me. Okay, that's sorry, that's man named. If that's how to pronounce your name. And you know, by the way, that's my named. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Ooh, an octo shell. Hope you all are doing pretty well so far, though, guys. Oh god, these guys are really annoying to kill. Misusing my, like, my freaking, like, undead sword. Oh god. Hey, maybe don't go AFK in the Nether, I know. Or at least pause the... Okay. Who's that? Who was that? Who was that? I saw the fork. I saw the fork. Show yourself. I saw the fork, you frick. Who threw me that fork? Who threw me that very annoyingly large-ass fork? Someone over here, I think. Oh, there he is. Hello. Hello there, sir. You are really becoming annoying, and therefore you must die now. Oh, don't tell me there's two of them. No. There's two fork guys. Are you kidding me? I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Alright. Okay, let's go somewhere far away. Ow. Okay. I should know how to deal with this situation. I've been through the situation before in the past. What the frick is wrong with me? Alright, anyway, my boat's all the way over there, and this guy is throwing forks at me. Always a lovely situation to deal with. Okay, so we need to be slow and careful. Make sure the shield does not break, because if the shield breaks, it's basically game over, and he gets murdered by his friend. Amazing. Ow! Frick off. This is why I don't like going to ruins, because this is what always happened. I swear to god, most of our hardcore world, like, trips to, like, ruins like this would always bring us to, like, one of these fricks again. If I get a trident out of this guy, that'll be very nice for me. Come on. Give me a trident, boy. Give me a trident. Give me a trident with those forks. Give me one of your forks. Give me one of your forks, mate. And he doesn't give me a fork. Of course he doesn't give me a fork. Welcome to Java Edition, I guess. Look at all these spare forks that he would have, like, killed me with, but no. No, I don't get any of these forks. Frick you, game. Okay, anyway. Lovely. Anyway, Van with 100 bits. Appreciate it, mate. Yes, yes, I know. I will not forget to pause the game again. I would need, like, someone to, like, yell at me whenever I, like, go AFK in, like, a very dangerous situation or something like that to, like, pause the freaking game. And I dropped my freaking bloody shovel. I'm such an idiot. But yeah, I should always pause the game. I should probably add like a macro to like my my mouse to like pause the game somehow. That would probably be ideal. And I'm drowning, okay. That'll be a very good idea for me to like deal with. Actually, let me just do that right now, because I have like Logitech's G-Hub open, I think. Unless it wasn't open this entire time, then thank you, Logitech, for doing that. I'm installing updates. Please hold on for a second. Frick you, Logitech. Why? And it just closed on me. It just gave up on me. Bruh. Logitech just gave up on me. And it just gave... Okay. Alright, Logitech has bailed out, and it says, frick you, you're not gonna have any sort of life, I guess. You're not gonna survive this hardcore world. I'm kidding, though. The Logitech G-Hub is now back online, so... Give us my freaking mouse. I need to, like, add a macro before I get killed again in this hardcore world, please. Logitech. Okay, anyway, this is gonna take a while, guys. It's gonna take a while, but at least we're pausing the game while doing this. Anyway, while Logitech is getting their shite together. Aha, chest. Ooh, buried treasure map as well. I should definitely look for more ruins like that if that's always the case. Let's just keep going around through here. If you can't notice yourself drowning, how would you defeat the Ender Dragon? LOL. I mean, we've defeated it multiple times before, so I'm not gonna doubt myself saying that we're gonna do terrible in terms of fighting the Ender Dragon, you know? Should be doing pretty much okay, actually. Ender Dragon fights are actually the least of my worries, I would say. Alright, let me just pause that again. Oh boy, control your thing with the windows. I don't care, Logitech. I just want to make sure that I can add a macro to the freaking bloody mouse, you frick. Alright, so I have... Why do I have delete on my, like... Where the N key is? Okay. Escape. Press the... Oh my god. Keys. Go to escape. ESC. Drag it over here. So that way, whenever I play this game and stuff like that, if I press this, I can pause the game. Wow. This is so nice, convenient. Thank you very much, Logitech. Okay, anyway. With that all sorted out, let's go and, I mean, there should be, like, another chest somewhere around through here, maybe? I was trying to look for, like, another chest for, like a fishing rod or whatever like that, but you know what? Another treasure chest would work out just fine. Let's head northeast somewhere. Where's northeast? It's somewhere over here. And I see another spruce, taiga biome, so that's pretty nice. Oh, don't tell me this is underwater again. Oh my god. I mean, at least this has a little bit of realism, I guess, in terms of, like, the treasure chest stuff. At least it makes sense that, like, it's somewhat underwater in some ways. Alright, anyway. It is somewhere around here. Is there a conveniently hidden spot for this thing? Nope. Okay, let's go and use the cheat method as always. Go and take a look at chunk number 99, or block 99 in the same chunk, and it should be down over here. Easy. I'm so good at this game. Alright, anyway. Useless. Okay, no diamonds, nothing. This sucks. Goodbye. Okay, anyway. Here, you can take the map. I don't really give a shit about the map anymore, drowned zombie. You can take that. Yeah, I'm more worried about piglins, you know. Looking forward to another 6 months of ice mining streams this season. Nope. I am gonna be trying my best not to do any ice mining streams for any part of, like, the season. Unless we have to work on, like, a nice or snow city of some kind. But I swear to god, if I catch myself doing more ice mining without a good reason for it, then I will be punching myself in this game. In the game, by the way. I'm not inciting violence into myself, Twitch. I will be throwing fists in this game. At myself somehow. Anyway, but yeah, I would try and avoid myself trying to do more ice mining again, because that was torturous. That was a torturous, like, few months. Like, I was able to zone out in some ways, but it was so repetitive after a while. So hopefully that would not happen again. Hopefully, unless it does, then yeah, we're gonna suffer again. All right, through this river area again. Oh my god. Controls, please. Thank you. Please tell me I haven't been through this area yet. I have a feeling we've been through this area before, but, like, hopefully it didn't. Because this looks somewhat newish, except, like, we've seen those, like, big mega trees with, like, lush cave entrances nearby, so I have a bad feeling that we've been here before. Yeah, hopefully we're not going to deal with more ice mining again. But yeah, for nostalgia stakes, we should do more ice mining again. Oh god. Gonna give all the new viewers that came in, like, during the Nether streams with the taste of what, like, late 2020 was. Oh god. That'll be horrifying, I guess. But you know what? That'll be very funny. That'll be very funny, not gonna lie, if we do that again. Alright, this is still a freaking bloody river. I don't see any entrance to, like, an ocean yet, unless that's an ocean? Like, straight ahead is an ocean? Yeah, it was like 2 years ago, which is freaking insane, honestly. Like 2 years to the date, I believe. So, like, you know what? I'm gonna retract my statement with, like, not doing ice mining again. I want people who are new to the streams to see how painful it was eventually sometime in the future, and let them understand the pain that we had to deal with during the last month of 2020, because everyone says, oh, I'm an OG, I feel like an OG playing this, like, being part of this hardcore world. No, you're an exact OG if you knew the pains of us mining ice for, like, 6 months straight, I think. Mining ice for 6 months straight. That's how you know you're a true OG. But until then, we'll worry about that later on, because I need to focus on like planning out like what other projects I want to work on, because I kind of want to go away from like move away from like working on more city ideas. Also, that's a nice floating spruce village over there. I want to move away from like working on city-based sort of ideas and work on something else that has like a bit of like a theme between like cities and other stuff maybe, but not primarily just cities, because we clearly from like our experience with working with Ice Nemesis and like the Crimson City and stuff like that, city builds have been taking a lot of time to work on. So instead, I might think of like doing terraforming projects instead, or maybe like monument or landmark projects instead. Just one-off landmark projects would be pretty nice to take a look at. But I do want to go back to the city ideas, I guess, in the future, but maybe off-stream, I guess, as an off-stream project. But again, I'm brainstorming stuff. 6 months of mining ice sounds like hell. Well, you had to experience it to like decide it was hell or not. Some people actually were enjoying the ice mining streams over my building streams, so like... You can see how the reception is for both of those things, I guess. Alright. There's another treasure chest nearby. More paper over here. I'm not gonna get some more pumpkins, because I think we're pretty much good on that. This is a tilted or like sideways sunken shipwreck, so at least there should be something over here, and there isn't. But hey, XP bottles that are completely useless to us, but oh well. Good enough. ZX, how you doing by the way, ZX? Welcome to the Fox Army. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Yes, I am gonna be planning an end project. That's something that we've lacked in the previous hardcore world, but I would hopefully get like an end project sorted out by the yeah, hopefully by this season, hopefully, because I have like a lot of ideas still stuck in my head that I'm not gonna share just yet until we yeah, deal with it later on. I feel bad for you. You're kind of stuck around through there. Alright, more berries. I'm gonna steal all the crafting tables, though, because, hey, free crafting tables. Jesus Christ, Blue. Why am I getting, like, shocks from, like, looking at the chat instead of, like, the notifications? But, hey, thank you for the 2 gifted subs, Blue. To Russ Addict and Robin Addict fan. Why did those 2 go to 2 people with the word addict in the... Anyway, hope you guys are doing pretty nice, though. But yeah, big pog though, mate. Big pog. Did I even mention that we have like a sub goal and something like that? I mean, there's actually is like a sub goal on like the bio page or the about page. So technically, that is starting to like climb up into like that nice sort of sub goal, which is pretty nice. And by the way, the sub goal, if we reach a sub goal of 75 subs, is that we do like a video of my room, I guess. Because we did a room tour before on stream, but I want to do like a proper like video room tour, because there's like always like a lot of new things I want to add to my room, so it'll be nice if I can do like a room tour. I guess it's like some sort of like sub goal reward. That'll be pretty sweet. Anyway, just got a paycheck LMAO or something. Yeah, that's pretty pog though. Got a lot of getting those paychecks. But then again, you probably should save the money for like paying off student loans. But still, big pog though. Is it worth going over there? There's another village over there. You want frick it. There usually is something useful that might be grabbed around through there. Who knows? Anyway, how you doing, by the way? MMMM. Or 5 M's. I think that's better for me to say. I'm from Wellsford. How you doing, by the way, mate? Hope you're doing pretty nice. I need more money for... Sorry, I need the money more for my Starbucks addiction. Honestly, that's pretty true, actually. I usually don't want to, like... Actually, there is, like, a nice sort of barista that's next to, like, where my university is that I would prefer over like, buying, like, Starbucks all the time. Which is kind of ironic, considering that there is a Starbucks that's also right next to, my campus as well. But I always go for, like, the smaller, sort of, like, barista over, like, Starbucks most of the time. But if I have to, like, commute, then I'll always get Starbucks. But yeah. Still, always nice to, like, support some people that are a little bit more smaller, I guess. Even though they might be owned by a bigger chain, but who gives a shite. Alright, anyway. Let me just grab another smoker here, so at least we can get some more food supplies if we do get lost. Mick Luke, how you doing, by the way, mate? Welcome back. I don't want more blast furnaces. I would love to get... I want to steal the blast furnaces. But I think we have plenty of them already, so I don't think I don't need to care too much about them just yet. You are an armor smith, perfect. I don't want to touch you yet. Normal furnace, I already have plenty of those already. I'm just gonna focus on just getting smokers for food. Is that an actual igloo? No, that's just a settlement igloo, never mind. You have a furnace, that's all you care about, yeah. Anyway, I'm good, thanks. How are you, says 5Ms? I'm doing pretty well so far. Honestly, pretty chill. Nothing too much really happening right now. So overall, I've been pretty much chilling for a bit. I hate the heat though, in like recent days here in New Zealand or Auckland specifically. Gotta love summer. Have you been to Wellsford? I don't think I've ever been to Wellsford, which is unfortunate. Definitely would need to travel a little bit more in parts of like New Zealand or whatnot. Anyway. This iceberg really wants me to tell me to work on like an ice city again, and I'm gonna tell it to frick off because I don't want to keep making more ice cities, please. Oh god. At least it's not an ice spike biome, even though we've seen a plenty amount of like ice spike biomes already. So technically, Ice Nemesis 2.0 could happen, but also no. No, frick you, game. I'm not gonna make another ice city again. Maybe a snow city, but not an ice city again, because I swear to god, it's just going to be more and more scuffed after a while. Alright, anyway, let's keep going around through here. Jumping around, making sure I've not missed anything around through here. Let me see if I can try and, like, do a nice sort of boat skating around through these icebergs over here, I think, because I do not want to get trapped into one of those, like, puddles of water. And ideally, I also don't want to get killed by a polar bear if there's like a baby nearby. But all of these guys look to be pretty chill. Okay, this just led me to a dead end. Frick you, game. Alright, let's go over here. Usually all the polar bears are fine unless they have a baby. Just like so. In that case, we move away from them. But most polar bears are really chill. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna hope that we'll do the Ender Dragon fight before, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that Pillager Outpost. I'm gonna hope we do like a dragon fight by the end of 2023. But there would still be a chance that we might accidentally delay like the dragon fight until next year. Which isn't too bad anyway, because we could like start off with like a nice high note. But preferably I want to aim for like before 2023. Because that'll be, you know, more convenient, you know. How you doing, by the way, Misty, though? Welcome back. Hope your day's been doing okay. Alright. I hate how vast this iceberg area is, because it's telling me to, like, start working on another ice city, but I'm gonna tell it to frick off again. Because I really don't want to work on another ice city, I swear to god. Alright, anyway, let's keep going over here. It's almost nighttime, actually. Let me go to sleep, so that way I don't accidentally spawn in more mobs. That'll be ideal as well. Give me stars. I can see the stars in the sky. Let me go to sleep, please. Let me go to sleep, please. Thank you. Gotta love this game sometimes. Alright, anyway. Gotta keep going. Bobby Dave, welcome back, Bobby. Hope you're doing pretty nice so far. What the frick happened to these icebergs? Global warming, I guess. Jesus. Making use of some of the early game 1.19 items, I know. I only just reminded someone reminded me about like the chest boat thing being a thing, so we were able to use it like somewhat on time, but also I should have like knew that we could use like the chest boats for like early game stuff beforehand, but I'm just stupid. But yeah, chest boats are really useful for early game stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for the gifted subs, says Misty. Big pog indeed. Don't know who gave you a gift sub, I think, Misty, but it's definitely from, like, either, I think it's Asteria, most likely, which is a big pog, if that was always the case. Because Asteria is always pretty nice. J Dragon, how you doing, by the way, J Dragon? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, mate. Golden carrots, thorn pants, and nothing else useful. That's just not helpful whatsoever. And, of course, it was from Asteria, big pog. Asteria always giveth. What happened to your previous Ice City? It's now forever in limbo, because we lost that hardcore world because I was stupid and forgot to pause the game while being AFK for a bit. So yeah, that's what happened. Also, how big is this freaking iceberg field? This goes on forever, please, game. I do not want to work on another Ice City over here, please. This is already being too vast. There's too many icebergs here, please. Please, game, please have mercy on me. Anyway, good, how are you? I'm doing pretty okay. Even after losing the hardcore world, I wasn't actually feeling too bummed about it, because after a while it was getting too tedious after a while. Also, diamonds, let's go. It was getting pretty fatiguing to keep working on that 𝗦cie after a while, so it's nice to have like a nice fresh pace on everything again, or something new again. So yeah, I don't feel too bummed about it. Also, this area kind of sucks in terms of entering through, so hopefully we're not going to get murdered while being over here. I kind of want to like get access to like the treasure chest, or not the treasure chest room, the treasure map room. So at least we can try and get some more riches around through here. Oh, there's a chest here though. Don't mind if I do, I guess. It's just nothing but coal. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. God, it's so hard to see. I really wish I had like something. I really wish I had like night vision down over here. Gosh dang it. Ow. Let me just see if I can grab some more stuff. I can see like, I think there was like a drowned zombie nearby. 3 years this world. Let's see if we can try to reach 3 years in this hardcore world. That'll be in 2025 though, Jesus Christ. Also, I cannot open this water bottle with one hand. The frick. Okay, there we go. Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Stay hydrated from Bobby Dave, appreciate it. Alright, on pause, and keep going around through here. I should have brought in a door. This will make our life so much more easier if we had to keep doing this. But alas, I am dumb. I'm gonna use a hotkey so that way, or like the hitbox finder, so that way we know where the zombie is. Okay, he's over there. And I'm drowning again. Thank you very much, game. Okay, he's just a vibin' boy. He's just over there, just currently vibin', which is perfectly fine for me. Oh, don't tell me there's another one nearby. Okay, let's go over here, because this is where we can get, like, some air pockets here, maybe. Nope. Never mind. Okay, this has gone completely and utterly whack. I just wanted to get into, like, the treasure map room. Please, game. Is there, like, an actual opening here that I can exploit? Maybe I can, like, mine through here. Maybe I can cheese my way through. If I cheese my way through, I can eventually get to, like, the treasure chest room. Nope. Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh my god, this game... This game really wants me to die. Alright. Then again, I'm doing this to myself, so maybe this is all my fault. You guys can't see shite, by the way, which is not helpful for, you know, a stream. But I'm persevering. I will enter this room if it requires me to, like, die while drowning, I guess. Actually, I could just move this. I just realized I'm such an idiot. Oh, wait, I have a door. I have a door this entire time. Oh, frick off. Behold, I have the power of door. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? I have a door. I have a door. You cannot stop me. You cannot stop me. I have the power of the door. You cannot stop me with the power of door. Okay, anyway. I'm sounding more and more insane now. Ow. Okay, you really are annoying. Frick off, you stupid freaking blaze zombie. I forgot about this treasure chest map, I believe, so I should have gone down over there. Oh well, we'll keep it just in case once we're going back, I guess. Alright, with the power of door, can we get through here? He fears the door, I know, right? How long have you been in this world now? It's only been like, I believe, 2 days? 2 major days, I think, or 2 IRL days, of like working on this world now. So pretty much we're only still in the, like, the early game, which is to be expected. Alright. Come on, there has to be a compartment down over here. I know that, because I know the layouts of these stupid bloody freaking ships. Come on, game. Gotta love the intense music of cyberspace in the background. Thank you, Sonic Frontiers. Oh my god, don't tell me it's buried AF. Is there nothing? Or am I looking in the wrong direction? Maybe I'm looking in the wrong direction. Maybe it's down over here. Where the bloody hell is it? There it is. Oh my god. Hang on, it's blocked off by something. There we go. That's one way of like getting through here. That makes sense. So it wasn't blocked off, it was just loading the map. Perfect. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see if we can try and get out and see if this is like the same map or not. Nope, it's something different. Perfect. Okay. Gonna head south west, so somewhere in this direction. Perfect, I guess. God, I love listening to like the Sonic Frontier soundtracks. All right, we'll keep going over here. Still southwest in this direction. Must be pretty far because we must have traveled like quite a long way from there. We're 5,000 blocks away, so we are pretty far from like our spawn region and our forward operating bases, so that is to be expected, I guess. Come on, give us some land indication, please. There's another shipwreck down over there. Is that the... That looks to be the bow, or... Not the bow. Yeah, the bow of the ship by the looks of it, so it's not going to be really useful if you try and like get a treasure map from there. Alright. Or not the bow, actually. There's actually bits of the stern, so that should be right with like a treasure chest map, but just to be safe. Okay. We're already further south, so we have to head west a little bit. God, the fact that how big of this iceberg area is, I really wish I could build a city here, but I'm refraining myself. I must refrain with building a city over here, because that'll be kind of annoying to work on again. That'll take over a year to work on, and ideally I don't have the patience for that. Oh, don't tell me that's an ocean monument. No. Stop giving me reasons to work on a city here, please. Please. No. Stop giving me more reasons to work on a city. Game, please. Alright, anyway, where's that bloody, like, area? I'll get somewhere over here by the looks of it. Game says, hey, here's an ocean monument that's right next to, this iceberg field. You'll definitely work on a city here, right? Right? Just like how 𝗏𝗀 wants to build, like, a city next to, like, an iceberg biome, right? Right? I hate my brain so much. Alright, anyway. It should be somewhere around through here. Oh, it's underwater, isn't it? Of course it's underwater. 9. So it's somewhere over here. Look. Down over here. Okay, let's dig this up. Alright, 9 over here. Easy peasy. Okay, more of TNT. That's always great. We were out of inventory space for iron, so that's gonna be great as well. I'll also get the water breathing potion, because the more the merrier. Okay, we definitely need to organize our inventory a little bit. I don't want to put stuff in like the chest boat yet, because we're not on open ocean. So that's gonna be something that's really annoying to deal with. We could still keep going for like this treasure chest still. We just have to head somewhat north and west, so somewhere around this distance over here. Okay, let's see if we can go for this one then while we're at it, because at least we're heading in this direction, maybe? I need to organize my inventory. It's such a cluttered mess right now. Oh god. Okay, shovel can just stay over there. Smoker can stay over there, I guess. Oh my god, this inventory sucks. Okay. Head over here. Meh. Alright, we're gonna head back to where we came from, I guess, because that's the direction of where this treasure map is. It's gonna be a while, but we'll see. Also love the music as well, indeed, Silver. How you doing, by the way, 𝗏𝗀? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. I'm not gonna say exactly what I'm thinking of building in this world just yet, because again, everything is just being planned out. And I also kind of want to keep some ideas secret, you know. Just wanted to do like a nice secret reveal later on in the future, but for now I'm just gonna focus on just vibing a little bit. Alright, we're just gonna retrace our steps again, because I think we are a bit too far away now from everything. Come on, game, let me go to sleep right now. I can see the sun visibly setting. Please, game, for the love of Christ, that... Okay, thank you. Alright, anyway, we continue on our journey a little bit more. This direction. My god, I'm such an idiot. Gotta love Hyper Potion's music. Alright. Getting slowly closer now, because the bubble is now much bigger. So it definitely is around through this direction. Just avoid all the wacky crevices that you might accidentally fall down in. Also, if you guys are new, by the way, I definitely recommend joining the Wacky Discord server. __box has been doing nothing but like sharing the link to the Discord server for quite some time. So definitely recommend you take a look at that. I swear to God, if this is like a map that I've already looted before, I'm gonna be so freaking mad. I'll be so freaking mad if that's the case. Alright, anyway. Oh God, it's so far away, isn't it? That's gonna be really annoying a little bit. Hey, at least we're getting back to like areas where water is more abundant. I do want to look for more warmer biomes though, because I need to find like more desert temples as well. We still haven't even found like a single like enchanted golden apple, which is also kind of interesting, I guess. Out of all the expeditions and exploration we've like been doing, we haven't found a single enchanted golden apple. So that's just also interesting to deal with, maybe. Also, I'm doing fine things. It sucks that you died in your hardcore world. Sorry to bring it up. I mean, I don't really mind that much. Honestly, like, yeah. After a while, like, with the amount of fatigue that's stuck from, like, doing stuff in that hardcore world, it has been kind of annoying to always keep going onto it. So I don't really feel bad in some way of losing my hardcore world because of that. It kind of makes me sound like a psychopath, but, like, at the same time, with, like, how tiring it was, kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of glad that I'm actually, like, able to, like, start fresh in some way. Guys, I wonder where the treasure chest is. I wonder where it is. I wonder where the I wonder where the treasure chest is. God, I love it when that happens. Okay, anyway, very well hidden, I guess. I would agree that having to like redo all the farms will be pretty annoying, but at the same time, it would actually add like a little bit more extra like material for streams, I guess. At least it'll be a lot more interesting to watch after a while, so honestly, I don't feel too bummed about that. Like, it would be annoying, but at least you get some more content, I guess, and we can make much more better farms than we did compared to, like, Season 6 as well, because I know a lot more better tactics, or, not tactics, like, better designs that we can work on instead. So that's gonna be really pog for us in the future. Okay, there's a room portal there, so I might as well take a look at that, I guess. Our inventory is almost completely full of stuff. Like, at least we don't need to worry about iron, I guess. At least we don't need to keep mining for iron. So that's always a nice sort of thing we can, sort of, like, absorb, I guess. I really wish there was a better tactic in finding, like, a lot more shipwrecks, though. But anyway, let's just keep going around through here. This seems to be pretty much new, but we've been seeing a lot of, like, ruined portals next to, like, cliff faces and stuff like that. Lots and lots of cliff faces. But yeah, this seems to be newly generated. Yeah, I always love listening to these sort of like beats. I think this is like pretty close to like sounding to like a Sonic Rush like track of some kind, maybe. Probably not quite, but still pretty close in some ways. Ow. Okay, let's keep going. At least we got some more obsidian along the way. Pretty nice. What are you gonna be doing for Christmas? I don't really know. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to like do like a special stream and stuff like that because during Saturday nights I'll be busy with something. So there wouldn't be like a special stream for either New Year's Day or Christmas, unfortunately, for this year. Maybe next year I'll work on something maybe in the future, but for now we're just gonna be focusing on just vibing, I guess, for me. For me personally, I would just vibe and finish off like any sort of things I need to do. Because that's pretty much what I would want for like a nice Christmas present, is to be done with like all the work for this year, I guess. And then be able to like take a nice vacation maybe, because I definitely would need a nice vacation. Alright, let's take a look around up through this cliff faces here and see if there's anything interesting, I guess, because I need to find a desert somehow. We only found like a few deserts earlier, but I would need to find some more around this axis eventually. You know, desert temples and getting more sand and stuff. But then again, these are 3,000 blocks away, so I don't know if that's a really good idea or not. But still, it's better than nothing. Hello, cow. Hope you're doing pretty nice. I'm not going to kill you just yet, but maybe. Maybe eventually, I guess. I don't know. That sounds horrifying. Alright, so let's see what's over here, and it's absolutely nothing but more land. Great. Thank you, game, for all of that. At least there's a village on the left-hand side. Let's take a look at that, I guess. Alright, let's see. I need to bonk some cows along the way, I guess. Sounds whack. Sounds whack when I say it like that. But I do need some more food and, like, leather as well, so don't mind dealing with this for a bit. Oh my god, stop moving. God, I'm so bad with crit hits. There we go. That's not even a crit hit, but whatever. Alright. I dropped some wet leather before, that's what I realized. Let me see if I can craft this into books, so maybe we can try and free up some more inventory space in some ways. I don't know. Don't know what's the most efficient way of dealing with all of this, I guess. Actually, I don't really need to care about getting more food. I just probably need to worry about like getting more leather eventually in the future for bookshelves and stuff like that for our enchantment table. But for the meantime, I'm not gonna really. I should not really focus too much on getting more food because we have plenty of food already. Food is not even an issue for us, so our main issue probably is just to look for more materials. Talking about hardcore worlds, I'm starting my hardcore world myself, and I'm still in the early game. Nice. That's pretty much nice still. I mean, we're also pretty much in the early game as well. Still trying to get more resources by just scavenging and not dying to anything and stuff like that. So, pretty much we're in like almost the same boat, I would say. So yeah, hopefully that's going pretty well then. I really want to get a donkey, so that way I can utilize... You know what, I'm not even going to think very hard about this. I'm not even going to think very hard about this, because if I think very hard, my brain's going to be broken. Yeah, I'm not going to think too hard about that at all. Like, I'm just going to walk away and pretend that I did not see that. Let's just not stare at that for a long period of time. Because the more we think about it, the more our brain... Yeah, the more our brain starts to get even more broken. Alright, anyway, let's keep going over here. Hey, it's another village, a totally normal village up ahead. Nothing but more scuffed sort of like building placements, but anyway. Let's just keep going over here. These are nice looking valleys, though. Alright, anyway, that's just a very dead-end cave of some kind. Hi, Nadari, hope you're doing pretty well so far. God, I really wanted to look for more oceans, but at the same time, a desert would be a higher priority anyway. But anyway, let's take a look up over here and see if there's anything interesting. But yeah, hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, Nadari. Do. Do 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 do. Gotta love this soundtrack. I was a candy lover. Sorry if I missed your follower alerts, unless I'm not able to hear follower alerts for some stupid reason. But welcome to the Fox Army as well, candy lover. My poor brain's so stupid. Also, I'm doing good things. How's it going so far? Got a nice seed. I mean, I don't know how good the seed is in general, but so far we found like a lot of cool stuff along the way, so things are looking pretty promising. Who took the username Among Us? Great name. I would say, or Magus. Unless it's like Among Us was misspelled, but whatever, I have no idea. How you know, by the way, who took the username? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. I swear to God, if that's the... Unless that's the right way of pronouncing it, though. But hope your day's been doing alright. Welcome to the Fox Army. Yeah, welcome to the Fox Army. Magus, yeah. Like a Magus, but yeah, something different. Have you done the Season 6 seed reveal? Yeah, I already spoiled the seed already. Already spoiled the seed from like, 2 streams ago, so you can take a look at that if you want to see what the world is all about, I guess. Anyway, what areas have I seen around through here? Don't know if I missed too many, I think. Yep. Yo, this is the most viewers I've seen you have in quite a while. I think that there was a time where we got way higher than this. But then again, this is also front page promotion stuff, so a lot of people who are watching are just mainly like hosted views from like from the front page, so it's not entirely accurate to how many people are watching right now. But still, it's pretty nice to see, I guess. Hey, at least there's still like a librarian still around through here, but I'm not gonna steal the lecterns just yet. I'll take the bookshelves though. Alright, we keep on going a little bit further. See if there's anything else we still missed along the way. Oh my god, there's just nothing but valleys, which is not bad. I don't like the look of it, but I would like to see nothing but desert for a while. Also, incoming ad break. I forgot to remind you guys about that. Incoming ad break. How you doing, by the way, Liam, as well? Yes, we died in our 7,000 day hardcore world, I know. You cannot click on the link? What? You should be able to click on the link pretty easily. Anyway, we'll just keep going while the ad break keeps going. Forgot to like remind people about that, but there we go. Alright, let's just keep going. I don't think 𝗦ście_GOG realizes that, like, messaging me even further would not really help the situation that much. What type of cliff faces are these things? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just keep going. Oh my god. 𝗦ście_GOG says, you're going too fast for my mum? Okay, let's... She just keeps asking me what the pink things are. Okay, whatever that means. Alright, anyway, let's just keep going around through here. Oh, the pigs. Amazing 𝗦ście_moss. Alright, let's just keep going up around through here. Anyway, welcome back then, 𝗦ście_GOG. I don't know why you can't click on the link, for whatever reason. It is a direct link to the clip, though, which is very stupid if it's not working. Okay, we found an ocean. Okay. At least we can keep traveling a little bit faster on, like, something that isn't fully, like, baked on land, I guess. Alright, thank the Lord. Why are you having a freaking village right next to a lava pool? You guys are literally asking for death. Are you kidding me? What in the world is wrong with you guys? Also, I don't think this is I don't think this is an ocean either. Looks more like a freaking bloody river, which is not helpful. Okay, anyway. That's not helpful at all. Okay. We'll just, maybe if I, like, paddle through there, maybe our chances would improve a little bit more on, like, finding a desert. But I have a bad feeling it's not gonna improve anything. How you doing, by the way, Liam, and also 𝗦ście_GOG? Hopefully you're doing pretty nice as well, mate. Now, here's a name I haven't seen in a while. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice, 𝗦ście_GOG. 𝗦ście_GOG, holy frick, I can't pronounce names. Another dead end, but hey, at least there's like a ruined portal of some kind over there, so that might be worth checking out. I do need more obsidian anyway, because I don't want to keep spending more like on like a diamond pickaxe for just a freaking bloody like nether portal maybe. Why is 𝗦ście_GOG having 3 ads? The ad break is over. Twitch! Twitch, why are you doing this to us? Okay, anyway. This is going great, I guess. Yeah, apparently my brain just doesn't want me to pause the game for whatever reason. I mean, I don't think I actually have the habit of pausing the game all the time, so I think that's the reason why I can't really... I didn't pause the game properly, so yeah. That could have been the reason why. Muscle memory and, like, habits really are annoying to deal with. And should really break those stupid habits. Alright, let's take a look around what's over here, then. Must be something interesting here. Yeah, this is definitely like Sonic Rush, like inspired like tracks, honestly. Alright, anyway, let's take a look around here. Please be a chest. I think there's a chest buried somewhere over here, I think. No? Where the frick is the bloody chest? Oh, don't tell me it's buried somewhere. I swear to God if that's the case. Okay, how the frick is this like a thing without a chest? Where the hell would it be buried? Gotta love, like, ruin portals like this. Maybe it's somewhere down over here instead. But yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Where the bloody hell is the chest for this stupid ruin portal? Anyway, that world lasted around 2.5 years, indeed. That's a long-ass hardcore world, and I was honestly pretty surprised that it lasted that long, because knowing my previous track record with, like, other hardcore worlds, it should have, like, died, like a year ago or something like that. But instead, it lasted for that long, which is pretty much remarkable. Anyway, this thing is a lost cause. I cannot find anything around through here, so let's just keep going somewhere else. 𝗦ście_GOG, if you want to know how we die, you can do !death and click on that, like, clip link. Alright, anyway, let's keep going. Anyway, that freaking bloody, like, room portal was absolutely nothing valuable. Let's see if there's anything around through here, then. Rip, though, indeed, yeah. But yeah, it should be... Sorry, it should be easy to click on the link, by the way. If you aren't able to click on the link, then I have no idea what the hell's going on. Series 4 was the best world before that, right? Yep. It only lasted like 2 weeks. We did reach past like the Ender Dragon phase, and then we died because I was an idiot and forgot to wear an elytra in the void. Or like in the end, so yeah, that's how that world ended. I don't even know which one's more stupid, me not knowing that I was not wearing my elytra, or me forgetting to press pause. I think the press pause one was the most idiotic though, because if I press pause, that would be completely avoided, I guess, and I also was wearing a totem as well, so 0 excuses. Oh well, that's already gone forever, I guess, so we'll just focus on this new world, and hopefully find a freaking blade desert of some kind, because I'm having a hard time finding anything useful. The chest must have got removed by like the tree generation, maybe. But usually structures are added like after all the trees are generated in some ways, so I'm not too sure about that. How did the mining project go as Tox entity? What do you mean my mining project? Like work on like the nether and stuff like that? Because so far the nether project was doing pretty alright right before we died anyway, so everything was pretty alright back then. Also, hi 𝗦cie. Hope you're doing pretty nice so far still, mate. Oh god, our luck is not going very well, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in the ocean again, at least, but still, nothing useful. 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗟𝗀, welcome to the Fox Army, Blake. Hope your day's been doing pretty well. Yeah, the massive nether project. It was actually going at like a pretty good pace, by looks. The last time I remember working on it, we were about to like finish off like all the building the building plans and start work on the actual buildings. It's a shame that it's gone now, but at the same time it was also such a pain in the arse to like get the motivation to keep going from that. Good job, 𝗦cie. Also, the first few nights on then only hard things are only like the nether ender dragon, wither elytra, and building a mob farm. I mean, yeah, pretty much like some things you described are pretty much like the only hard things you have to deal with, I guess. I mean, the early game, you're pretty much limited by like you having to walk around all the time. And once you get into the end and all that stuff, that limitation's finally gone. So overall, it's pretty much like finding a good balance between everything. Or trying to like get through things very quickly. Alright, let's take a look at this shipwreck then. I saw another shipwreck nearby, unless no, that's just terrain. Never mind, frick that. Let's see if I looted this shipwreck or not, because I feel like I already looted this, but who knows? I might be wrong, and I'm wrong. Okay, this is definitely a new shipwreck. Hopefully there is something valuable in the treasure chest that we might find pretty soon. Get some spare coal. Throw the netherrack away because I don't need that. All right, let's see if this treasure map is going to lead us to anywhere that's very valuable. This tells me it's in the middle of the ocean. This just screams, hey, we're in the middle of the freaking ocean now. So that's going to be lovely for us to deal with. Southeast, so heading in this direction, which is perfect. But still, that's not going to be a good sign, isn't it? It's definitely in the middle of the ocean by the looks of it. Alright, just normal terrain over there. Haven't got prot 4, big fat rip. I think for prot 4, I would usually just go for like enchanting anyway, because I think prot 4 is a very rare like enchant to roll in. I mean, you can still get it, it's still possible, but still, it is a very tedious like process to like re-roll your villagers over and over and over again, so there's always something to be pretty annoyed about. The splash animation is a mod called Effective. Yeah, it's called Effective, I believe. Yeah, it's called Effective, which you can install. Yeah, it took a death to like get the world tour out, but at the same time, like having to like plan out like a world tour would have been very time consuming, or not just time consuming. It's also going to be pretty hard for me to like sort of organize, even like with me like not dying and stuff like that. So I mean, the only major reason why I like did like a world tour from there is that it's because I lost the world and all that stuff. So it's whatever, honestly. Okay, this thing is completely and utterly useless. I want my boat back, please. Thank you very much. And the shipwreck or the treasure chest is somewhere around through here, hopefully. Okay, it's somewhere directly over here, and of course it's underwater. Candy Lover, how you doing by the way, Candy Lover mate? 238, which is interesting. Welcome to the Fox Army. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Alright. Oh, of course it's in the deep water as well. Gotta love that. Godly Ghosty, can't read names. Godly Ghost King. How you know by the way, Godly Ghost King? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Welcome to the stream as well, mate. Oh god, I need to inventory manage the frick out of this. I think we might need to use like our chest boat now. Our inventory is starting to get a little bit clogged up. Let's go and dump all of this stuff over here. Gonna keep the my door though, because that'll be pretty useful. I swear to god if we get stuck on land, I'm gonna be so freaking mad. That'll be really annoying. Sure, 300 viewers, but not really like 300 chatters, which honestly would have been very chaotic, but also would be a better way of like measuring like how active a chat is or how active a stream is. I would prefer like chatters over like average viewers in terms of a better measurement, but oh well. Oh well, that's always pretty nice though. Alright, anyway. Gonna go down over here. Please give me a nice sort of like treasure chest. Nice. And it's just full of gold and fish and stuff like that. Oh well, better than nothing. More water breathing potions, why not? Might as well store them. Okay, throw that away. Throat, please. Alright. Let's keep going over here then. Please do not be landlocked. Please do not be landlocked. Please do not be landlocked. I feel like we've been here multiple times already, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah, a bad thing because it's going to be hard for us to find anything new around through here, but a good thing because we might be able to like go back home or go back to our forward operating bases and see what will happen. I would hate 300 chatters at the same time, way too much chaos. I would prefer to stream and chill and not go insane. I mean, I would just ignore the chat anyway if that was the case. Like, having to deal with like chatters that just go by very fast and not having to read the chat messages all the time would honestly be not too bad for me. There's so far as like a fine line between like how I should react to when there's like a very active chat versus a very dead chat, I guess. There's like a spectrum, I guess, on how to deal with things. Like, on the one end of the spectrum is a very dead chat and very low viewers, and then the other side is a very active chat with very high viewers and chatters, you know? And both of them have like the same sort of reaction, is that I just don't really need to care too much about the chat that much, I guess. And I kind of like having to be in either one of those spectrums, I would say. But in the middle, where the chat is still infrequently active and I still need to interact with people, that gets me a little bit stressed out, though. That's always like some sort of like thing I need to deal with, I guess, in terms of like medium-sized streams. But still, I guess I don't really feel too bothered by it, maybe. Yeah, then people get pissed off because they miss messages and stuff like that. It does get pretty annoying. I would say 100 gets a bit too tedious, especially if there's like a lot of people like who are active at the same time. But it really depends though. Most people just want to chill, and that's also something that I want to maintain as well. I like maintaining the chill vibes. Okay, I definitely have been here. I've seen this, we've seen this like ruins before, I believe, unless it's something different, unless that's the ruins that we've been to before, then definitely we've been here before, I think. We've definitely been here before. I cannot speak properly. Still need to find a desert, though. Anyway, we'll head back a little bit to the direction that our stuff is. Yeah, we definitely have been here. That is the jungle sort of like ship that we found earlier. Which then makes me worried because I think we might be landlocked, I think. Which means that we had to find like a very intuitive, or not intuitive, a more creative way of getting back home. Because I don't know if there's like an ocean pathway to get all the way back to our Savannah Island, I think. Unless there's like a nice sort of river pathway we can go and use. But I doubt that would be the case. God, I really miss using like the elytra so much. Alright. We might need to go to the Nether pretty soon anyway, because we need to like start getting blaze rods, and there are other materials we can grab as well from like some of the chests from like the Nether and Nether fortresses and stuff like that, so we can get diamond armor pretty fast from there as well. But none of that matters if we can't get our way back home, so that'll be really annoying if we can't get back home in any sort of way. Ideally, I do not want to break the freaking chest boat. I'm just not gonna read that out loud. Thank you very much, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 𝗟𝗡. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Alright, did I loot this rune portal? Part of me feels like I've already looted this, but there's only one way to find out, I guess. At least by the looks of it, there is nothing but like open ocean, which is good, hopefully. Unless it's something that I've already looted, I guess, some time ago. Hello, Mr. Dolphin. Yeah, that's already been looted, so I've been here already. So we should head in this direction then. Oh, don't tell me that's a blocked off area, please, 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 no. Unless that's a river, but alright, we have to go around this like freaking annoying like wooden ocean. I mean, there's a shipwreck over there, but I only see the bow, so I don't think there will be anything valuable to grab. This is lovely. This is absolutely lovely. Anyway, I had to go for an iron infusion today, so that's fun. All right, hopefully that goes pretty well. Kenny Lover says, "What do you mean by new hardcore? It means it's a new world." I should probably like think of a much better title than that, but that's all I can think of right now. It's just new world. Anyway, let's just keep going over here. Did I find a shipwreck already? I don't remember like seeing like an ocean ruins next to it, so this might be new. At least we're still in the ocean for a bit. So I'm gonna just focus on the ocean anyway, because we have a chest boat anyway. We don't want to break that again. Let's see, let's see. Don't think I see anything else around through here, so let's take a look at this shipwreck then. Do-do-do-do-do. You can put 25 plus my days in title? Nah. That would just be very weird. Okay. Definitely have looted this place before, so this is completely useless to us. But that doesn't mean we're getting closer to where we were before. But then again, I have no idea where the frick where we were before. Yeah, this is just not going to be helpful in some ways, I guess. Alright. Let's head around through here. Please do not be landlocked. Please do not be landlocked. Please do not be landlocked. God freaking damn it, that area is already landlocked. I want an ocean that doesn't like lock me out, please. Why did I have to travel so much on land? Oh god. Maybe wait until like day 100? Nah. I feel like the clickbaits would work if it's like day 1000, maybe. Day 1000 would work better than day 100 and stuff like that. I mean, that's a good milestone to reach, honestly. To first of all establish this hardcore world is to reach day 1000. 2 hours pog, indeed. We're gonna always go a little bit overtime when it comes to the new hardcore world streams anyway, because I need to make up a lot of progress in like the last few days of the year. Like, I only have like, my last stream happens on like, on December 31st anyway, in the morning. So I have to like get things done pretty quickly. Let me see if there's anything around through here. We're gonna be diverting a little bit off course, but yeah, at least we're able to like somewhat bypass all of these areas, I guess. More ruins, more freaking bloody rooftop areas. Are you kidding me? God damn it, am I landlocked forever? I swear to God, if I'm landlocked. If I'm landlocked, we're screwed then. Unless we're able to like free up inventory space, but ideally I don't want to get landlocked. Alright. 69 plus days, yeah, definitely. Not for clickbait, more like helping people look for a world at a specific point? Maybe. I would probably put down early game hardcore world, I guess. That might be a very good indication about, give people like a good indication of where we're at right now. Also, I think we're landlocked, so I think we have to go on land for a bit, so that's going to be lovely for our inventory. Hopefully nothing goes horribly wrong while doing all of that. We'll probably need to sacrifice one of those, like, water-breathing potions, because I don't really need all of them, I guess. Oh, that's really, really annoying, isn't it? Oh, turtles. Just don't mind me, I'm just gonna park over here. There's a fox boy out in the distance, so that's always nice to see. Freak off, kelp. Alright, there we go. Inventory's completely filled up. Let's see if we can get over here in one piece, I guess. Look at that fox boy sleeping. There's another village over there, so that's interesting to see. Have I just been going through a loop? Or have I not seen... Did I just go around like an entire freaking loop? Did I seriously just walk around an entire bloody loop around this entire... Bruh. We literally came away from that. There's no way that we just went through like an entire freaking loop. Are you kidding me? Unless that's like... That's new. Is that new? I don't... My brain hurts. I don't know where the frick we are, and I don't... Oh god, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know where the frick we are. Because if we've been going around in loops, I'm gonna be so freaking mad. No! No! Alright, let's go focus on one coordinate being all the way down to 0, and then just go in the opposite direction on the other one. Because this is getting really annoying for my brain then. You've been circling for like the last 10 minutes, you passed the ocean portal like 3 times. Then again, it probably would be like 3 different like portals anyway, so... I don't think we've been circling around, but I think we just circled around once, because we've definitely been over there. So, that's a bit of a bra moment. Anyway, let's go down to like, get the x-axis down all the way to 0 first, and then we head towards the other side of the z-axis, because I swear to god my brain's gonna hurt by the end of the stream. It was the same one, are you kidding me? Alright, that's lovely. That's always lovely to deal with then. I mean, that's the problem with like having to travel like in the same direction, or yeah, having to like travel on land all the time and on sea. You're just gonna get easily lost. Sorry. You're gonna get easily lost, and you're not gonna really get used to the landmarks that much, so that's always lovely. Alright, head in this direction then. Closer to 0, is where our home is, so ideally we should keep going this direction then. What the frick is going on in the background? I feel like someone's like moving like a cement truck or something like that. Because I know for a fact I saw someone digging up their like backyard a little bit to like extend a driveway for something. But still, it's always pretty whack to deal with. Alright, go over here. Past this river. Hello there, salmon. Salmon or salmon? I have no idea. I swear to god, this is gonna turn into like another Fox gets lost on stream again. I'm gonna be so freaking mad in some ways. Alright, go over here, go over here, go over here, go over here, go over here. Then jump around through here. This is a very nice sort of guitar riff. Still need to reorganize a lot of like Spotify playlists, so I'll be pretty busy for like for my like New Year day, like sort of holiday vacation or New Year vacation, I guess. I'll be on vacation anyway between like January 1st. Why is my stomach trying to burp? January 1st to like January 8th, so I'll be pretty much like unable to stream for like an entire week. Maybe like 2 weeks as well, because I might want to like take a little bit of a break after that, maybe. But who knows? But it would be nice to have like a bit of like a sort of vacationing break from like all the streaming stuff I already did for this year. No, I don't have any plans for like a Christmas thing for Christmas, unfortunately, or a stream for like New Year's Day either. So no like no sort of like Christmas timer and all that stuff, unfortunately, or even like stay up until midnight because I have a flight to catch on like January 1st in the morning, and I also have like something really busy on not Christmas Day, but Christmas Eve in the evening. So I'll be pretty busy for every single like, yeah, I'll be pretty busy for like every single like major like event in like December, unfortunately. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But hopefully I can make that up with like a lot of streams in January, hopefully. But we'll see. Let's get over here. Since we're already on these rooftop forests, I might as well just parkour around through here, I guess. Do, dum dum do, dum dum do, bum 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 bum. Yeah, I'm gonna hope everything goes pretty well then. I would need a nice vacation though, because so far I've already been getting through like some like wacky amounts of creative burnout and all that stuff, so having a vacation would be really, really nice. and not having to focus on like working on videos all the time and stuff like that. That'll be pretty sweet. Alright, let's keep going over here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's keep going around through here. Going a 3-day holiday on January, nice. Hopefully that goes pretty well then. Alright, let's jump over that. Nope, I can't jump over there. Never mind, let's just keep walking through the friggin' bloody forest then. Thank you very much, game, I guess. This is pretty nice music. Really? You want me to Okay, I wasn't even looking for any of these, but okay. Okay, that close. That close. I would have to travel 10,000 blocks for one of these, but okay. You just want to generate one directly in the next 2,000 blocks away from, like, freaking, like, spawn? Okay. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. I'll keep an eye out for that. No, I'm not going for totems. Not early game totems, guys. I am ill-equipped to deal with, like, the Vexes and, like, Evokers and stuff like that, so I'm not getting early game totems now. But still, like, what the frick? That never really happens to me, really. Like, having, like, a woodland mansion spawn in, like, 2,000 blocks away from spawn? Really? Really? That close? They're super common 1.18? I guess that makes sense. I guess it makes sense if they're, like, spawning in a little bit more closer now. But still, that is just pretty remarkable to be, like, 2,000 blocks away from spawn instead of, like, 10,000 blocks away. Oh, well, at least we don't have to worry about, like, yeah, we don't have to worry about, like, having to, get a map for, like, a woodland mansion. That's pretty sweet, then. I should really start making more moments in, like, the server, or not server, the streams after a while. But there really isn't that much moments to really make that are really, really nice. I mean, maybe milestones are better, like, moments, I guess? So that way people can, like, get hyped about for, like, certain moments, I guess. Harrier Hound, how you doing, by the way, Harrier Hound? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Alright, anyway, let's keep going around through here, I guess. Let's see if there's anything that I missed around through here. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, welcome to the Fox Army, Harrier Hound. Alright, let's keep going. See if there's any way we can, like, reduce the coordinates distance a little bit more. I mean, we're making somewhat good progress on, like, reducing the coordinates. I'm gonna skip the rest of this because it's only halfway. Are you kidding me? And it's a Sonic R track, of course. It's a Sonic R track. Alright, let's keep going over here. I don't know if I missed any sort of things from here, but everything else has just been like a forest for quite some time now. Which is not really interesting, but oh well. Welcome to Minecraft, I guess. Alright, let's get going over in this direction. It sounds like Minecraft live music. Eh, not really. I mean, I can understand the 90s feels, but I feel like it's a little bit more like, what's the word? I don't know, more upbeat versions and for, like, Minecraft Live, but this doesn't really fit very well for, like, Minecraft Live, I believe. Yeah, plans for your first project? Not yet. I would probably finalize a good first project I can start up by the time we defeat the Ender Dragon. Because by then, I would probably think of, like, some pretty good ideas already. So hopefully that would be the case, I guess. Anyway, Q889, welcome to the Fox Army. And also Dave Pulo, if that's how to pronounce your name. Sorry if I can't pronounce your names correctly. But hopefully you're doing pretty nice so far, mate. Alright. So far, the X-coordinate is already shortened down. So we just have to keep heading towards the yeah, south, I guess. We just have to keep going south until we finally reach reach our our home, I guess. Gotta love dealing with that, I guess. How far north did we go? We must have traveled pretty far north to get to this point. I'm looking at the coordinates in the bottom right, by the way. There's always been coordinates in the bottom right. So that always would have been very helpful for traveling around in some ways. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, more ocean, or not really ocean, but more rivers to deal with. Aha! I've been here. I definitely have left those things behind for whatever reason. I think I was mining off some stuff from the ruins or something like that. But yeah, we're getting close now, because this has definitely been a place that we've been to some time ago. I don't even remember the last time, or don't remember when exactly did I get that. Oh, that's from the, it's from the jungle temple, right? Okay, now I remember now. That's from the jungle temple that we found earlier. So that was early, I think, last stream? Yeah, that was early, like last stream, so yeah, we're definitely are getting closer, I guess. Let's head over here. Sun's also setting as well, keeping an eye out for the sunlight once we're... Yeah, I would definitely need to get some sleep, so that way we don't get murdered in broad daylight, I guess. Or night. Why did I say broad daylight? What the frick is wrong with my brain today? Okay, see a savanna biome, that's a good sign. So what happened to Season 5? I'm gonna be upset. I mean, Season 5 lasted for 2 hours, and the way it died was very stupid. Basically, I was reacting to someone gifting subs for the first time, and then I was basically walking around, and then I got killed by a creeper. Because I saw it while I was AFK for a moment, and then for whatever reason I decided to walk up to a tree that had the creeper right next to it. And that's how I lost that hardcore world. It was lovely. Anyway, 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹, welcome to the Fox Army. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, Ella. Alright, we're hopefully getting close to to where our forward operating base is, so we're getting pretty close, I guess. And also 𝗦cije seems to have got a gifted sub, I guess. I can't really tell, but hey, big pog though. Came here for the gifted sub, I am here. Sorry, came here for the gifted sub, I for some reason have. Which is pretty pog though. I presume Asteria did give you a gifted sub, and I think for whatever reason, Twitch has a weird tendency to also throw in gifted subs to people who have never seen a stream before. I got gifted subs from other channels that I've never watched, so could be some sort of weird chance like that maybe. Yeah, it was from Asteria, yeah. Asteria has been a very frequent gifter, even though I keep telling her to stop spending money on me. But she keeps insisting regardless. But still, that's pretty pog though. Alright. Home is, or our base somewhere should be around through here, or our forward operating base. It's not really much of a base anyway. Anyway, 𝗦cije might as well follow you, indeed. Gotta love that. Who knows, Asteria might still throw money away for some random reason, even though I tell her to stop spending money on me. But who knows, she might still keep going. But still though, always pretty pog to see a lot more people joining the Fox Squad as well, even if they're gifted subs. Pretty pog as always. 10 months pog, 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹. Our cliff faces should be around through here. Yeah, these are the rocky shores that we spawned in from, so that's how I can easily recognize these areas. I would definitely need to find a way to flatten all this terrain for a huge sort of build area, I guess, because this will be interesting to deal with. That is this cobblestone pillar that we placed down. I'm not going to say the other way of saying it. That we placed down to indicate that this was our spawn location, so that's pretty pog. I don't think it's fully accurate though, but it should be close enough. Alright, so that's where the main spawn chunk is. Yep, looks to be pretty much good over here. And now we're slowly approaching our home a little bit, so that's pretty good to see. Definitely need to organize another expedition to like another freaking like area somewhere, maybe like over there, somewhere west over there, so we can try and get some more like chances of finding like a desert area. Maybe our main objective is to find like a nearby desert, so that way, in case we do need to get like a huge supply of sand for whatever project, at least we don't need to travel too far and know exactly where all that is. But I'm kind of worried that that might be a bit too far for us, but hopefully that's not going to be the case in some ways. Alright, dump all the treasures that we managed to find, so that's pretty pog indeed. Also, welcome to the 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹 in EQ Live. Welcome to the Fox Army as well. Hope you guys are doing pretty nice so far today. Alright, we definitely might need to like get ourselves like a diamond pickaxe eventually to like get some more obsidian maybe. Let's move the enchantment table somewhere else. I don't know where exactly somewhere else. Probably somewhere around here maybe, just to like clear things off. Alright. We might need to get some more wood as well, get some more bookshelves, and get ourselves like a nice enchantment table ready, just in case. Samael cannot sleep. Rest in peace, Samael. Get some sleep though, mate. I mean, yeah, it is a bit weird though, but I think that's just how Twitch works as well, Ella. So, I wouldn't be too surprised about that, but yeah. Seems pretty weird though. I can't, I need help. I mean, I can just do this and see if that would help a little bit. There's a little bit of a timeout. Alright, how big of a space should we want this to be? I have no idea. That was 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗟𝗀, oh god. Alright, the toxicity is strong in this chat now. Alright, I need a crap ton of wood. Because that's how we're gonna deal with like getting bookshelves if we don't have enough wood and stuff like that. Frick the gravel, I don't like gravel. Alright. Getting time now means you can sleep now. Yeah, go to sleep, indeed. There should be no excuse then. I have to go, gotta go, love your streams, keep up your hard work, and most importantly, keep vibing. Indeed. We'll try and keep vibing as long as possible, even if this world dies or whatnot. But yeah, hopefully see you next time then, Kickmall. Hopefully see you next time. God, I love the dummy theme so freaking much in some ways. It has a nice sort of swing theme to it, which is really, really catchy. What did the gravel do to you? The gravel sucks. Those who have ever done mining underground and like have ever worked in a nether and stuff like that can easily relate to that. Gravel can suck a big one in some ways, if you know what I mean. Alright, anyway. Let's see. I don't even know how much wood we need for like the bookshelves, but hopefully it's not going to be too much to the point where we're going to lose our minds. Yeah, a lot of people would hate gravel as well. Alright, might as well restock on our food supply a little bit, because I do also need like a crap ton of leather for books. But arrows though, I mean, you can easily like farm arrows in some ways, because skeletons are also like a nice way of like getting a crap ton of arrows, and surprisingly that's been like the biggest source of like arrows for me when I was like playing on my previous hardcore world, because I always go to like the Soul Sand Valleys and whatnot, and I always kill skeletons for arrows and all that stuff. So yeah, for arrows there really isn't a much big benefit as well for getting flint and all that stuff. 1 stack in 626 planks for 15 bookshelves, I think. God, the math. I mean, 6 times. I mean, I don't really know, honestly. There's a lot of math I need to like do here. I'm just gonna get a huge surplus of like acacia trees, and see what happens. I hate skeletons way more than gravel. At least you can avoid skeletons in some ways. You can't really avoid gravel if you're mining, which is really annoying, you know. I mean, you could mine around it, but that also is more painful. Okay, so we need to get ourselves a tad bit of bookshelves. This is the further, we managed to progress even further from like whatever Season 6 has ever done in like its early game. Early game I would never be able to like get like bookshelves like set up for like enchanting and stuff like that, like this ever. Also, I messed that one up. 28 still. Okay, we need a little bit more bookshelves. 3 more over here. Loop, loop. How's that look? Oh, frick off. I don't think the diagonals count at all, so I think that was a huge waste of, like, books around here. So I probably might as well remove it. That way we can save up on books, but not on, like, anything else. Alright. You need 15, you placed them wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I probably placed them wrong, or... I think we probably should be fine with, like, having this go around through here, maybe. Let me just double check. No. Okay, the diagonals definitely did count. Alright. Better idea, better idea. Don't yell at me. I know how to enchant shite. I know how to enchant shite. Shut up. Shut up. Alright. Then we have to add the diagonals. Diagonals do bloody count in some ways. Alright. There we go. There we go. Easy level 30. Yeah, there we go. Level 30, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all sorted out. Now we have a crap ton of books that I need to waste, and I can't even enchant anything on level 30 because I don't have level 30. Ah, gotta love that. So at least we have a maxed out enchantment table, and we cannot even use it. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I should probably fix this. This doesn't look really neat, so I'm gonna waste some wood over here just to make this a little bit more tidy. Easy W, guys. Level 30 still. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so that's the, we don't need to collect any more books, I guess. I mean, I would probably get some more books for, like, enchanting books and stuff like that. But this doesn't need to be dealt with, so thank the Lord for that. We're gonna dump all the rest of the stuff that we don't really need in our inventory. Where the frick did I throw out all the previous steak? Or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, let me just quickly unload the rest of the stuff. Unless I already unloaded all the stuff. Never mind, I already unloaded all the stuff. Okay. So far, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but pretty much we're pretty much set for, like, the mid game, I guess. We just need to find a very easy way to get level 30 very quickly. I guess the only major ways I can think of is to pretty much, like, grind stuff in the nether, I would say. Because we can't really make a very basic, I mean, we could make a basic mob farm around in the overworld, but that'll be a bit too tedious. I think, like, adventures in, like, the nether would have to be a very good way of, like, grinding a crap ton of XP, because there's quartz, nether fortresses that we can grind off of, and, like, other stuff that we can also grab. So, that probably would be the main objective for our next stream, I believe, on Saturday. I'll probably dedicate the Saturday stream to not really variety game streams and just focus on, like, doing some more hardcore stuff later on, so... pretty much I'm gonna call it for today, because it's already, like, 25 minutes past, like, our usual end times, and I'm also starving as well. You can search for a monument to make a guardian farm. I mean, there's actually a guardian farm somewhere around here, or a guardian ocean monument somewhere around through here. So we can easily make a guardian farm pretty nearby. So that's also a pretty good option. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get some rest, get some good rest, get ready for the, like, yeah, some stuff I need to do later on today. So if you guys enjoyed this very wacky stream, I highly recommend you also join the very wacky Discord server, so that way you get notified immediately when the next stream goes live, which should be in 2 days from now. So if you want to see more of these wacky streams, then yeah, definitely join the wacky Discord server, because it's free. You get notifications on when we go live immediately, and it's free. So if you don't join, I will break your Minecraft kneecaps and I will never see you again. I'm kidding. So yeah, if you want to take a look at that, then I'll see you guys pretty soon, I guess. Are you going to do some evening streams, or are you never going to do evening streams? That'll come back on March, because by the time it's like February or March, I have to go back to university again. But the reason why I'm doing these streams at this time is that the heat during the evenings were extremely unbearable. Like, I recorded 29 degrees Celsius heats in my room at like 7 p.m., which I usually stream at. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Be nice, be chill. I'll give you guys a nice raid to somebody pretty soon, and yeah, I don't know how to do an outro, so this is going to be something that's going to be very awkward for the VODs, I guess.